That's pretty good for us. I think I'm gonna put Shaw in the middle, so that way he's insulated from a... what's it called? Insulated from a Red Guardian? Losing Taj just said. I think Limbo means I have enough turn to Galacta and Captain Carter, though. Excuse me. And obviously I don't want Carter to get shrunk by the Thunderbolts Tower, so we'll Galacta here and then Carter here. Yes, definitely Clog. We have a lot of ways to add extra stats onto things, though, which is nice. Like, we have a deceptive amount of points in the center, so if we get to add a bunch of points to the right, like, Captain Carter is actually kind of good against Clog, yeah? Like, they fill the right up. She's going to be worth 18 here. What do we think of this? This could mess up them pulling the Titania back. They play Annie. I think that's actually unlikely. I need to make sure I don't lose this path to Shag, yeah? So I actually don't want to Surfer. I'm just playing this for a tiebreaker. Because if I Surfer, the Jug dies to Shang. And then we tie here, and I probably can't win the breaker. But this is beating Cannonball and Shang. Typical Shang brain. Never fails. Good night, gamer. What's our title on the YouTube live stream? New season, new data mine, same old tech cards. Oh, it's so painfully accurate. I'm not gonna Zabu here because I think I want to go Forge Carter here, yeah? That's kind of fun. We just do that now? I think we just do that now. Zabu's so good. Ravona Lucas. Probably... Oh, geez. Well, golly. The problem is, if I try to get double Gwenpool, I can't utilize Carter effectively. Maybe I'm supposed to double it. I don't know. That's close. Surfer Jug. Surfer Jug. Lovely. Lovely. A pretty impressive first game. The opponent is playing a deck full of Cursed Splits. That is accurate. Whee! Sorry, Tony, who are you? Nobody important. All right, bud. That's what I thought. I mean, that was a big Carter. She's what? She's 24 over here? She's 16 in the middle? I think someone summarized it best yesterday. Carter seems like a tough card to balance. I feel like she would be unreasonably cracked at 3 energy, and I think she might be a touch too clunky at 4. Carter does not permanently buff Shaw. No, Shaw does not get an extra bonus from her. I want a Gwenpool here, I think. Nah, it's probably just Forge, yeah. I want to play Gwenpool into Ant Maze, but if I Forge and Gwenpool on Ant Maze, it means that she's shaggable, which I want to avoid here, ideally. What's going on, Windowhead? Thanks for fumbling through some Twitch interfaces on my behalf. Yeah, usually people who subbed for a year or more at one point get the mod sword when they're around. Hope life's treating you all right. think we're cooked. This puts me to... This is 9, 10, 11. I'm going to 18 here. That might be enough. 12 might not hold the left, though. Yeah, Rocket and Groot coming over here is a little scary. Fair, honestly. I would have won the center with Juggernaut there. We would have punted this 9 out, and this would have been -3. It's hard to know where the Rocket's going to end up at. It just adds a lot of uncertainty to the play. It's pretty classic end turn coin flip. End game coin flip. End game coin flip. Gamma Lab is not particularly exciting for us. We're not very good at filling that up. So it's like a lovely location for Sebastian Shaw to get Shang-Chi at. Brood. Maybe they're not a Shang deck, coped the man vigorously. All right, hopefully they're giving us a Silver Surfer as well. Otherwise we're in trouble. This probably wins the game, yeah? Cool. Victory. Sometimes lucky, rubber ducky. Nice Killmonger in your Nebula deck, yep. Thanks for the tech card, nerd. I see in the Discord someone said the Nintendo Direct did not share the launch price for the Switch 2. I would assume that's because they don't want to mention one price and then have to change it after the Liberation Day details are announced. Fun. Titillating gameplay. Man. This is fun, but I'm not sure that it matters. Liberation, yeah, that's what Trump's calling all of his planned tariffs, because it's going to liberate the US from the global economy. All of these are 4s. This beats them just playing the apocalypse out, yeah? Oh, they have Khonshu now. Are we good? Even if Scored goes left, I'm good, yeah?
There's no strings on me. Victory.
Despite Elon Musk spending $21 million, the liberal candidate won the Supreme Court seat in Wisconsin, yes. And in fact, the candidate that Musk was backing, pouring unholy amounts of money into, underperformed the previous conservative by like 5 points or something like that. So that's nice. I'm probably supposed to leave, but I just want to play a game of Pokemon Pocket, chat. Marvel Snap? Marvel Snap. Whatever game this is, I just want to freaking play it, okay? Is that asking too much? Narrator, it was in fact asking too much. Freudian slip. Yeah, whatever freaking game this is, I would like to play it. I don't want to leave. Ooh! That's actually kind of a piece of candy for us? Question mark? Oh man, who's ready to get tech carded into last week? Oh. Dinner's ready. Come and get it. Hopefully with the center and the right after they kill Captain Carter. Cool. The Ultron's been better than I was expecting it to, if I'm being honest. It's such a funny, weird card to have at the end of the top edge. You're like, all right, and surprise! Mine did. Thank you for the 4-2. I mean, Carter was what? She was a 415 there? That's fine. A 415 that didn't die to Shag. We take those. All right, we take a brief pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. Appreciate everybody hanging out today. Don't go to it. We're going to be snapping for a couple hours. To start this morning, we'll be playing some Pocket later. If you're watching on the YouTube side, sir, tap the like button on the live stream. Listen, Marvel Snappers, I'm enjoying being back, but I gotta be honest with you. The people that watch Pokemon content are significantly better at finding the like button than you are. Maybe that's why they're always so happy. They can find buttons. I implore you, find the button. Wingard, thank you for the 11 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Mine, thank you for the 14 months. This deck isn't dying to tech cards, and it can play into Crimson Cosmos. You probably need to find a new deck. That's true. This deck could be better if you cut Surfer. Now, I think I like the access of, like, having both plans of attack. It's neat. It's neat having two different big top ends. Morning, Rocky. Thanks for the heads up. We need more Wiglet jokes in Marvel Snap. That's the truth. It feels like her power is from letting you stack power to lane while being resilient to a lot of the tech cards. So it is and it isn't Tepic, because her giving the bonus does push things behind her into Shag range a lot of the time. So it really depends on her sizing, right? Like, in some ways, getting her a lot bigger than 5 or 6 is a downside. You really want her to stay in a very specific range of power. So you can duck Mr. Shang breaking your toys. Them getting to play this into here is annoying. Get rid of one of them, I suppose, but we're probably cooked on the locations for this game. It's a very hostile work environment.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Can I get a flavor judge ruling on Peter Parker working with Craven and Fisk Tower. Darkest timeline, yep. I hit my second gold Pokeball in a pack this morning. Now I don't know what to do with my points. I just find full art traders, yeah. There's plenty of good ones. You'll probably get plenty of playtime out of Red, Iono, and Pokemon Center Lady. Even Rocket Grudge pops up consistently. Oh, hey, I should play Ultron, yeah? If we can win this coin flip, we do. We do? Oh my. Brutal. Savage. Wrecked. Mighty fine sandcastle you got there, opponent. Sure would be a shame if something were to happen to it. Were you attached to that sandcastle? It's a beautiful sandcastle, to be fair. What's my line here? Let's see what the expansion does. But there's something to be said for just continuing to surf, yeah? I could play Carter. Carter's 9 in the places where I play here. I go like Carter, but I think that's worse than just surfing. You like Gwen? Really? Gwen just has such a high probability to brick. Nah, I gotta just keep making servers. Says 26 over here, which is enough to beat a demon but loses to a sage. Can I just do this and play for all of them? We lose the sage path, we win the others. Oh, goodness me, oh my, so close. Just a little bit more. Oh, Batman's not a human. I don't think it matters. They're a bot. I'm just gonna do whatever. They gave the bot Agatha. That's so funny.
Victory.
Win locations with 4 cards. Yep, definitely doing that one. What is a UI that lets me interact with it? How close are you to getting out of Botland? Marvel Snap doesn't have... Well, I guess getting to Infinite is technically getting out of Botland. But yeah, Snap has bots all the way up until the top, which is unfortunate. It is one of the things there's 2 things that I've really appreciated about laddering in Pokemon Pocket that I wish Marvel Snap would do. The first is that you stop playing against AIs way sooner in that game. The second is that the matchmaking is a lot wider in Pokemon Pocket than it is in Marvel Snap. Very, very, very regularly queue into the same people in this game. Am I brooding or not? It's Brood or it's Shaw. I guess I could Patriot too. This is fine. Don't you want to kick the shield? No, if I save the Red Guardian, I can Red Guardian their Vibranium. So I'm winning the left.
Opponent snapped.
Good snapback. Suppose that means we're dead.
Escaped.
I And this is gonna be a strong statement, but know that I've thought on it a lot, and this is the way that I feel. I think Super Skrull might be the singular worst designed card in Marvel Snap. It never sees any play in remotely reasonable metagames, and it only shows up when new cards release. Like, at least Shang-Chi is like a playable card all of the time. Like, he's way too popular, but at least he's playable all the time. Like, the fact that Super Skrull just, like, shows up half a dozen times out of the year to be like, yo, dog, I'm gonna make your new sweet card absolutely unplayable. Is that fun for you? Nice to be like, no, Super Skrull, it is not fun for me. I hate you and everything you stand for. Yeah, Shag's a card that I think is too powerful. I wish it was a worse card. But Super Skrull's the type of design where every time it shows up, it's just like, I know you're only here for like the next 24 to 48 hours, but you're gonna make my games a lot less fun for that time period. Hey, thanks for the entire year, Penguin. Appreciate the 12 months. Welcome back. Let's get your sword to go with that shield. Keep Bishop in the Hawkeye deck is fun. We'll try and punch Ant-Man here. They announced the Switch 2 price at $450. Is that before or after Liberation Day tariffs are applied? Before, I believe. I would assume before as well. Switch 2 games for AAA are going to be 80 USD. I'm sure people are going to have a very normal reaction to that news.
All systems go.
I don't think this ever wins the game, right? Yeah. Alright, I got like 1 or 2 more cubes for this deck. We had some fun ones to start, but we've fallen short as we've played more on the consistency perspective. The games where we don't have Zabu early, we feel real clunky. Yeah, AAA video games have been underpriced for forever. They're paying 50 and 60 bucks 2 decades ago. And we both, companies both spend more money making games and all the other factors like inflation in between them. Man, that's a lot of choices on this board. I think it's this. Into Galacta. It's close, though. Scotch, thanks for the 16 months of Prime. Welcome back. I think AAA games have been offset with the cost of in-game purchases, right? You are right that some AAA games have in-game purchases that make them cost even more. But that is not the norm for all of them. I think it's just this, yeah. And they're snapping us because they're gonna clog us some more, right? And we'll just like make a bunch of numbers and hopefully win the game. MV, thank you for watching so much over the last year and more. Welcome to our latest Shillionaire. I guess the problem is the Patriots getting cannonballed on the right, yeah? And they can shag the broods in the middle. Are we probably still just cooked? We're probably still just cooked. That was our 250th Shillionaire redemption. A fun milestone to pass. Al, thank you for the 43 months. Welcome back. Even just two demons beats us here, yeah? I think we bail. I guess I'd have to have some other points to put here, but there's a good chance we get Shang-Chi or Cannonballed or whatever. I think I have one more drop left, yeah? Not that any of those are particularly interesting either. We'll come back later. Hopefully someone else will grab them. If you're in the Hoaglandia thing and you haven't logged in for a little while and you wouldn't mind logging in to grab and drop through some of these crappy ones, I'd appreciate it. I think Captain Carter's probably the worst season pass card to release this year so far. She feels incredibly mediocre. Yeah, the first 3 months of this year were really sweet designs. And powerful cards too. Not just sweet cards, but also really powerful. That being said, I think, and maybe we'll do this after the next break. I feel like I want to look at all the recent card releases. My gut says they've had way more misses than hits lately. I need to look at it though. Thanks, Patton. There's an inappropriate joke to be made about Ant-Man making himself large while he sits in the space throne, but I don't know that I'm fully able to work out the details, so just pretend that you laughed that I was clever.
There's no strings on me.
All right, let's try and get one more human opponent in with this, and then we'll take a look at some of the recent releases and talk about it. Classic Trod pumping us up. Which, fun factoid for people that aren't aware, you'll notice I gave a call out to the people in my alliance to come clear some of these. These are a shared board, by the way. So everybody in your alliance sees the same 8 here, and as other people in your alliance grab them, yours will update and change too. Jeff, I am legit getting more humans at rank 36 than you are in the 80s. Yeah, so Marvel Snap doesn't use your visible rank for how it pairs you. 2 people at the exact same rank number can have drastically different matchmaking pools. Marvel Snap is an internal MMR that it uses for actual matchmaking decisions. For both better and worse. I think I hold this to maybe tag an Iron Man or something better than this later. Just gonna Patriot here to start. What's your all-time favorite modern deck for Magic together? And Kiki Court, obviously. Obviously. I don't know. All my options seem kind of mid here. Not having anything sweet to put Gwen pull triggers on his head. Confirmed, Mr. Negative. That's lovely.
Victory.
Do. I am not taking deck submissions for either game right now. Just so we're clear. Generally speaking, and I'm taking deck submissions, there'll be a pinned message about it. It'll be in the stream title. That was fun. All right, we'll try one more. We'll play some Marvel Retreat this game. I wonder if TCGs are the same way, where the best format is the one where you're a teenager, so has had the most free time to play it. I think that's probably true for most people, but for someone like myself who like had enough time to play, who played games as a job and like played through a lot of different formats. Well, obviously, your favorite isn't remotely objective. I think my feelings on the topic are a lot less skewed by what was good based on when, because I was playing a lot through a lot of different moments. I drew one card with my Loki, and it was my Galacta. Oh, man. I don't feel like leaving again. Which means we're probably gonna eat shit and die, but I just want to play a freaking game. Hopefully Throne Room ends up here. So that way I can put a big shot into it. Perfect. So I'm gonna go Brood into Forge, and then next turn I can Shaw here with the Galacta and Forge bonuses. And then hopefully we draw Silver Surfer. No, I just lose to Thanos on the left because of my Galacta. Oh, maybe they play for the center and think that they have the right locked up. How big is Shaw? Shaw is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's 13. I guess we're also losing to Thanos on the right, huh? Yeah, I don't think Captain Carter is gonna be a card we play much of. I think like a lot of Marvel Snap's recent card releases, she's just not very powerful. I really wish. So in a way, I kind of view Captain Carter as a new type of mechanic being added to Snap, where she's the first card that cares about like the positioning of your cards in a location, and I think that's an awesome design space. But I also think that like, just like when they added Activate to the game, they were way too conservative with how they used that new design space. So, yeah. This one did some novel things. We got to get people with Ultron, which is what that card does, but I think even with bots, our record was kind of medium with this, and I don't think Carter's a card you're gonna see a lot of on this channel moving forward. She seems real weak.